One of these lucky couples could win the vacation of a lifetime. One of the shopping capitals of the world, like Rome, Paris, New York, London, or Hong Kong. On the wildest shopping game ever, Shop Till You Drop. And now, here's the host of Shop Till You Drop, Pat Finn.
Thank you. Wow. Practicing their vocal lessons, you guys. Good to have you here. I'm so glad you're joining us at home. Welcome to our mall and Shop Till You Drop. And hello to our contestants. Good ones, too. We have Elena and Kenny, first of all. You guys are married. How'd you two meet? Go ahead and tell them.
Well, we met at a mall, actually. My sister-in-law fixed us up on a blind date, and here we are.
A blind date that worked?
Yes.
Now, what did the sister-in-law say?
Yeah, she came home with the phone number and just said, hey, you know, I met someone at the mall. In fact, she came home, I met somebody for you. And I said, all right.
Good sister. All right. Good for you. And welcome to our show, Lisa and Mike. Now, you two, you're married, Mike.
Yeah.
But not to Lisa.
No. We're co-workers.
So you work together, and your wife knows you're doing this?
Yeah.
You know his wife?
Oh, yeah, we're really good friends.
Yeah. Oh, cool, cool. Well, welcome to our show. Good luck to both teams. In our first round, both teams will be playing stunts worth 100 points, plus a chance to go shopping at our Shop Till You Drop mall. You two won the toss backstage, so you get to go first. Please come with me right over here. Stand right here and listen up, because you can pass the stuff out to your opponents if you decide you want to do that. We bought 3 different dolls at Fun and Games, our toy store. We cut them into 3 pieces each, and we attached them to the front of cubes. We're sick here, I guess. You'll see why we did in just a moment, because what we've done is we've hidden them under that cloth you see on our table there. In just a moment, we'll reveal the cubes. What's going to happen, Mike, is you'll direct Lisa to rearrange them until all 3 dolls are reassembled. Now, you can never make more than 3 stacks as you're doing it, but if you can get all 3 dolls put together in the correct order in 1 minute, you'll win the stunt. If you guys decide to play. What do you think? Pass or play?
We'll play.
You'll play? Okay, you stand in position right there. Lisa, you come behind the table. Mark, give us a hand here with the uncovering.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Poor dolls.
We'll put them back together again. Let's put time on the clock. Ready, set, and tell her what to do, Mike.
Move the one on your far right up, right there.
Okay.
Move that one right there over all the way you can.
Okay.
Okay, now move the top one again. Up.
Down?
No, up.
Okay.
Now,
Make sure they don't fall.
okay, yeah. Move that head. No, move the lower one. The small
Low one, okay.
Up.
Okay.
Now move that one up there, down.
Down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now move that one in the center.
This one?
Up. Yeah.
Up?
Up, yeah. No, put it down. Oh, no, down there.
Okay.
Okay, move the head over. I mean, the green one
This?
over. Move the green one. Move the yellow one over.
Yellow over?
Yeah. And move the green one over again. Move the blue one up.
Up?
Okay, now move. Yeah. Oh no, one more over. Now move the green one down.
Green down?
Green down. Okay, now move that one.
This one?
Over.
Over?
Yeah. Move that one up.
Up?
Now move that center one.
Yeah.
No, the yellow one.
Yeah?
Move that. No. Yeah.
Okay.
Now move that one right one down.
Okay.
Okay. Now move. Okay. Move those down. Move both those down. Both in. Go. Now. Yeah. Now we're done.
Didn't do it. As you can see, they would go together there, but we didn't get to it. Sorry.
Okay. That's okay.
Head right back over here. You're going to get your chance to catch up in just a moment, I promise, and we won't have any dolls in your next stunt, all right? Elena and Kenny, it's now your turn to play. Ready?
Yeah.
Please come with me right over here. Just stand right here for me. Well, what we did is we recruited a number of different audience members in order to test your fashion eye in this stunt we call Changing Times. Now, just a moment, the first audience member is going to come out from behind our screen right here, and you'll take a good look at what he or she is wearing, because they'll go right back behind the screen. At that point, they'll take something off or put something on and then come back out again. Your job is just to tell us what changed, and look very carefully from the waist up, because that's where the change will be, from the waist up. And if you can correctly guess 4 of the changes, you'll win. So you have 4 out of 5 right in order to win the stunt. Okay?
Sounds good.
Are you ready?
Yep.
All right, you guys stand right here. We'll ask our first audience member to come on out. Stop right here for us. Take a good look. Thank you. Now you can head right back behind the screen again. As they come back out again, you're looking for what has changed. Just something on, something off. And if you can tell us what that is, you'll win.
Cap's different.
Cap is different. That's right. That's 1. Next audience member, please. Very good. Thank you, audience members. Excellent. Take a good look at this lovely lady. You can step right behind the screen right there. She's going to come back out once again. This time you'll need to tell us what's different. Something has changed from the waist up.
Her headband is gone.
You got that one very quickly. No headband. Very good. Next audience member, please. Take a look at her. You got that? Okay, you can step right back behind there. here. She comes right back out again.
She only has one necklace on.
She does. She had two before. That's right. That's three. One more right and then start. Last audience member. Actually, two more back there. Take a look. Now you can go back behind there once again. See what happens when she comes back around, and see if you can tell us what's different this time around.
She had a patch or something on her.
She did. That's right. You're right. Very observant. That is excellent. That means right now you get 100 points. And of course you get a chance to go shopping in our mall. Don't forget, one of our stores has today's shopper special. If you pick that store, you not only win the prize, but you also get a mini vacation. To where, Mark?
The Best Western Canterbury Hotel. Located on fashionable Sutter Street in downtown San Francisco, elegant accommodations and fine dining from Best Western Canterbury Hotel.
All right, good luck. They're deep in thought here in discussion about which store it's going to be. Pick the store.
I think Top Chef.
You think Top Chef? Well, I'll tell you, you just want a great water filter. Mark.
That's right. The RainSoft computerized water treatment system softens your water, filters, and purifies it, providing ideal water for every use in your home from RainSoft. Retail value, $2,995.
Great prize. Congratulations. You have a little one, too, right? Well, it's perfect for making apple juice. Good for you. Well, at the end of our first round, Elena and Kenny, 100 points. Lisa and Mike, nothing yet. You guys had a problem with the doll stunt. In fact, if you want to take a look, this is what the dolls look like all put together there. That's how it was supposed to look. It didn't, so that means you're going to need to catch up, and they'll get their chance as we double the point values for our stunts right after this on Shock to Your Drop. Don't go away. Welcome back, everyone, to Shock Your Drop. Great people here. Elena and Kenny, 100 points. Mike and his friend from work, Lisa, nothing on the board yet, but you guys get your chance in just a moment because stunts are worth 200 points apiece. This time around, you're first, so you ready?
Yeah.
Please come right over here. Stand right here and listen carefully because at this point in the game, you can pass this stunt off to your opponents if you decide you want to do that. We call this stunt retail ringers. Here's why. On our table, we have 3 different bowls filled with 3 different colored balls. Each of those bowls and balls represents a different price. Now, over there, we have 3 different products. As you can see, the 3 different balls. We bought them at a well-known sporting goods store. Below each is a basketball hoop. Now, when I say go, what's going to happen is, Kenny, you'll ask me for a ball you think represents the retail value of the first product that we're dealing with. If you decide to play the stunt, you'll put the ball under your chin like that. You'll come up to this line right here. You'll pass the ball on to your partner. She'll take it under her neck, not using any hands, then come over to the hoop and drop it in the hoop that you think represents that retail value. If you're right, you'll hear this. If you're wrong, you'll hear this, and that means you'll just have to come back and try another price ball. But if you can price all 3 products in 1 minute, you'll win the stunt, if you decide to play. Now, what do you think?
We're going to pass.
Let's pass.
You're going to pass? Okay, come on over here. Get into position. That'll put you right over there, Lisa. Mike, you start here. Remember, if you drop a ball, you just need to come back here and get another one. All right? Let's put a minute on the clock. We're going to start off with the first ball down on the end there, and that would be our volleyball. Ready, set, and give me a price ball. You want a blue? Yeah. Okay. Going for the volleyball first. She's got it under her chin. Going to give it to Lisa here. Lisa, see if you can take the ball. Don't let it drop. Oh, you want to drop it? Here you go. Very good. Right over to her. Try to get it under your chin and get it into position. Get it? Over to the hoop. Oh, almost. One more time. There you go. Put it under. You got it. Now see if you can just get it in the hoop. You got it in, and no, that's not the right price. Pick another ball. No, yellow one. Quickly. Going for the $15 ball for the volleyball. Yes, that's right. Let's go for the basketball. Which one? You want the 25 for the basketball? There you go. Got the 25 for the basketball.
No.
You have it yet. Give me the 25 for the basketball. Over. Get it. Oh, it dropped. 25. One more time, quickly. Yes, that's right. Oh, so close, so close. You had that one right. We just needed to price one more. No points there, but the Shoppers Challenge round is coming your way, and you'll be glad to hear about that. In a moment, you'll get a chance to play, but Elena and Kenny are going to play right now. They're going to do their next step. Right over here. step right up and listen carefully. When you pass, you automatically get whatever the next stunt is. And this one is called Model Wives. Now, on our wall, we have the photos of several celebrity fashion models, each of which is married to a famous person. Now, I'm going to hand you a sign with the name of the husband of one of these women. Your job is to match that husband to his wife. And if you can correctly match all 5 husbands and wives in 45 seconds, you'll win the stunt. Okay?
Okay.
Let's put 45 seconds on the clock. First one, Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal. Next one, come right over to here. Rick Ocasek. Rick Ocasek. Step right back over here. Keith Richards is the next one. Keith Richards. Next one is Billy Joel. Billy Joel. And the last one, Richard Gere. Richard Gere. Let's see how you did. You need all 5 right in order to win this stunt. Let's start here. Of course, Billy Joel loves Christy Brinkley just the way she is. Yes. Rick Ocasek from the Cars and Paulina Porizkova is right. So I thought I'd start saying it last time. I couldn't say Paulina. Okay. Kelly LeBrock and Steven Seagal are married. That's 3. 2 more right will win you this stunt. Patty Hansen is married to Keith Richards from the Stones. And Cindy Crawford and Richard Gere are a couple very good. That's the way to play, so that's the way you get 200 points and another chance to go shopping in our mall. Pick a store.
Decorator Showcase.
Decorator Showcase, our home furnishing store. For you, we've got some beautiful wall coverings.
The look of Bob Mitchell Design's fine hand-screened wall coverings and related fabrics offer the latest fashion and coloring from traditional to contemporary designs for your home. From Bob Mitchell Design, retail value $900.
Well, Elena and Kenny now have 300 points. Lisa and Mike still have nothing. So the Shoppers Challenge round happens after this. They're going to play hard, and you can play along too at home. Right after these messages on Shopping the Drive.
Promotional consideration provided by... It's hard to beat the sourful, powerful taste of Sweet Tarts candy in 6 explosive flavors. Sweet Tarts, the taste of fun. Sally Beauty Supply, more than 4,000 nail and hair care items for any kind of nails or any kind of hair. Sally, salon quality, popular price.
Welcome back to Shop Till You Drop. Elena and her hubby Kenny now have 300 points. Lisa and Mike, nothing. But in our Shoppers Challenge round, anything can happen because I'm going to ask you a series of questions very quickly. In a moment, ladies, we'll start with you. As soon as you think you know the answer, press down on your lockout. I'm going to call out your name. If you're right, you get 50 points immediately. If you're wrong, your opponents then get 3 seconds to answer the question. And after you answer, just switch places with your partner because then it's going to be his turn. We're going to do that for 1 minute 30 seconds. And the team with the most points at the end of this round will go on to shop till they drop. Ladies, into position, please. Good luck to both teams. What fabric is the highest temperature setting on most electric irons? Yes, Lisa.
Linen.
Correct. What kind of writing instruments are fountains, ballpoints?
Pens.
That's right, Kenny. What is the Motorola Auto Watch? Lisa.
Pennzoil?
No. Elena?
I don't know.
It's a car alarm. To take a picture, what part of a camera does the photographer...
Lens.
That is incorrect. The photographer looked through. Mike?
Eyepiece.
No, the viewfinder. What piece of electronics might be called a laptop? Lisa?
Computer?
Correct. What term is used to describe makeup that will not cause allergy? Yes, Mike.
Hypoallergenic.
Yes, that's right. What do you call the part of the telephone in which the handset rests? Elena?
Cradle?
Correct. From what fiber is Oxford cloth made? Kenny?
Cotton.
Correct. What is the Toro recycler? Elena?
Garbage disposal?
No, Lisa.
I don't know.
A lawnmower. What Coty men's fragrance is named for a hat manufacturer? Mike.
Stetson.
Correct. What do you call a large covered wicker basket used to hold dirty?
Hamper?
Correct, Lisa. According to U.S. customs laws, how old must an object be to be considered antique?
15 years.
No. Kenny?
25 years.
No, 100 years. What do you call the short pin poked through a necktie used to hold the front and rear ends? Yes, Lisa.
Tie tack?
That's correct. What do you call a covered glass dish in which food may be baked? Out of time. And Elena and Kenny, you are going to shop to your drive. You guys did a nice job of catching up. You had 300 points for nothing. Thanks so much for being here. We've got some great stuff for you backstage, too. Thanks for being on our show. You did it. Very good. I'll take a hug. We're going to go back, hug some more, and shop till we drop right after this. Don't go away. Congratulations.
Some of our audience members may receive Fashion Bug for the latest in junior misses, plus even girls and men's fashions. 1,200 stores coast to coast. Call 1-800-FB-FITS-YOU. Brush away nail fungus with Lee Antifungal Nail Treatment. And for tips for repair, Lee Antifungal Instant Glue. Lee in the Nail Beauty Products section.
Welcome back, everyone, to Shock Me Drop. Congratulations, you guys. You've earned your right to be here. Now, you're parents of a 1-year-old, right?
That's right, 14-month-old Noelle.
No, little girl.
Yeah.
How great. Well, let's see if you can get a vacation to take her on here.
That'd be great.
All you have to do is spend $1,000 in a minute and a half. Now, who's our buyer and who's our
I'll
exchanger?
be the buyer.
Okay, Elena, when I say go, you look inside the first of our boxes here. Together, you guys decide quickly if you're going to keep that item or exchange it. If it's a keeper, Kenny, you'll get it over to our prize table and then hit the bell over there. As soon as you hear that bell, Elena, you open up the next box.
Okay.
Now, if you decide to exchange something, Kenny, just run it to any store in the mall, leave it there, bring back the box from the store, again, take it over to the prize table and hit the bell. Now, in the end, we're going to be adding up, of course, those retail values of the prizes. If they add up to $1,000 or more, you two will win the vacation of a lifetime. To where, Mark?
Well, get ready, because you're going to shop till you drop in Paris, France. That's right, we'll fly you and a guest from Los Angeles to Paris for a week stay at the ultra-modern Pullman Hotel St. Jacques on the exciting left bank with 800 rooms, 4 restaurants, and a shopping gallery. Enjoy gourmet food and famous French hospitality at the Pullman Hotel St. Jacques. Pat?
Wow. One last hint. 2 of the stores in our mall prizes worth over $300. So if you should be lucky enough to hit upon those, you're well on your way to Europe. Step right up there, Elena.
Okay.
Let's put a minute and a half on the clock. Good luck to you guys. Ready, set, and go. First one. What do you think? People are exchange. Exchange, he says. Up the steps. Past your homes, heads past the circuit center, all the way around. Fun again. Go something. Always up the music and video. Coming back down the steps. Be careful. Give it to Mark and hit the bell. Next one. People exchange. What do you think? Over to decorate. Nope. Fine shipping decorate furniture. I'll give it to Mark and hit the bell. Yes, next one. Okay, people exchange.
Shoot, kids. Shane, get rid of it.
No, he's going up the stairs quickly. He's second, taking 2 steps at a time. Goes to bread ringers. Back down, be careful. Come over to Mark. Hit that bell. Yes. 46 seconds, Kenny.
Get rid of it.
Going to Shutterbug, the camera store. Next one, people exchange. There's a hat man. She says... Okay, going to Top Chef this time. Take it back to the kitchen store. Give it a while. Okay. You're down to your 23 seconds. 23 seconds. Yep. We'll go to the greenhouse. Over to Mark. Hit the bell. Very good. It's just like a color coordinating thing you do over here, Mark.
really try to make
I get the feel of what you're going for.
I'm trying to get creative.
Mark's going to go over there and be creative and tell us about all of these great things here. If we can add them up to $1,000, you two will win the trip to Paris. Why don't you step right over here with me? Why don't you catch your breath? Good job there, Kenny. You're taking 2 steps at a time up those stairs. Starting off with the greenhouse. That's our gardening store, and we come back out with this. Yeah, all right is right. This is nice. Mark?
Hatteras Hammock shows you what relaxing really means with this hand-woven cotton hammock and comes complete with stand and pillow from Hatteras Hammocks.
Retail value is $209. That's a good start. Remember you, towards the end, came up across the box with the big hat in it, and you said, no, I think we'll exchange this hat because you weren't sure how much it was worth. Yeah, you might want to have kept it because it was worth $150. Of course, let's find out what the exchange turned into, because you went to Top Chef at the time, and what you came back with is this. Juicer. Mark.
The Braun Multi-Press Automatic Juice Extractor quickly and easily extracts healthy juices from fresh fruits and vegetables from Braun.
Retail value is $125. So close. That means you now have $666 left to spend, and we have 4 boxes to do it with. We'll go to Shutterbug next. That's our camera store. Ooh, this is a nice camera. Mark.
The Samsung AF Mini. It's small enough to slip into your pocket and fully automatic from focus to flash. The AF Mini, only from Samsung cameras.
Retail value of this is $150. There's some great pictures of Noelle with that one, right?
Yeah.
All right, we'll go now to Harry's House of Music. It was the first place I think you went to up the stairs. You saw this nice big box up there, and you came out with a record prize. I mean, literally a record. Mark.
Well, it's a gift certificate from the Think Big catalog, featuring these oversized original collectibles, beautifully designed and well crafted when you want the ordinary to be extraordinary. From Think Big.
They've got some cool stuff there, some great things for your daughter's room, and you now have $150 worth of benefit. You are getting there. Matter of fact, you have $366 left to spend. We have 2 boxes here, and it's a big one. This is from Von Schiffendecker's, our furniture store. We'll take off the lid and look inside and come back out with this lamp.
That's right, Frederick Raymond's New Romantic, a melody of clear-edged glass, hand-beveled acrylic, and solid polished brass, crafted in America and each a signed original from Frederick Raymond.
Retail value is $349. Step right down here. You have $17 left to spend. We have 1 box here. We're going to Breadlinger's Bed and Bath Shop. Unless there are those little bars of soap in here, I think you guys are in great shape. Let's take a look inside, and we find out that you have a gift certificate for this stuff. Mark.
Dakota's Cumberland Ensemble with the Navajo blanket motif, colorful comforter, and pillows to bring Wild West heritage into your home from Dakota.
Now remember, no matter what happens, you get to keep everything you've won on the show, including the wallpaper that you won earlier and that special water treatment system worth over $2,000. So you guys already did awesome here on the show. This isn't just a little throw pillow you won. In fact, you needed $17 to go to Paris. You got $393. Congratulations. Great job, Kenny. We'll give her a kiss. All kids off the show and say thanks for being here. We'll see you next time on Shop Your Love. Bye, my friends.
Some of our audience members may receive St. Ives Swiss Formula Apricot Scrub. St. Ives Swiss Formula polishes your complexion beautifully and naturally. St. Ives Swiss Formula Apricot Scrub. Brush away nail fungus with Lee Antifungal Nail Treatment. And for tips for repair, Lee Antifungal Instant Glue. Lee in the Nail Beauty Product section.
Tonight at 8 on the Lifetime Evening Movie, John Malkovich stars as the unlikely hero to a young boy during World War II in Steven Spielberg's strikingly beautiful look at life in a refugee camp. He really can make anything look gorgeous. Empire of the Sun. Make sure you look for it at 8, not 9 like usual, because it's uncut and you won't want to miss a minute. It's coming up right after China Beach, next, right here on Lifetime.
Shop Till You Drop is a Stone Stanley production.